Michael Vaganov, and I am a computer science teacher. I've been teaching computer science for about 15 years, and I had a game development background prior to that. I worked in mobile games back in the bad old days when you had to write a game for an individual device and build solutions to make your code multiply itself. I started programming C++ when I was 14 in high school. I was very fortunate to go to a good high school that had a computer science teacher, a recent grad from Stanford, who came in and taught us C++. But really before that, I started by modding games and by messing with variables and making maps and adjusting art assets. And that's what really got me into creating my own programs, really. You learn computer science the way you learn anything, which is just by practicing and by experimenting and by trying to be creative and making mistakes and learning from those mistakes. That's really where wisdom comes from in general. And that's where it comes when you're learning to program. I would strongly disagree with that. Actually, the best computer programmers who I've ever met didn't have a university background at all. The best one, who I just met with on my vacation in Japan, I met him in the Bay Area, and he dropped out of sculpting school. And he has a high school diploma, and that's it, but he's a brilliant software developer. The advice that I always give is that in order to have godlike power on the machine, you must understand. Understanding is the price that you pay, and it's a price that must be paid. And what that means is that it's not good enough to copy somebody else's code and then use it because it works. You have to experiment with it until it feels like you could write it yourself. And then that's it, then it is yours. And then you have this new power. Just understand and you get it. The big trends at the moment are in artificial intelligence, but those are a little bit lofty, I think, for new programmers. The things that a new programmer should really be focusing on is whatever makes them excited to program. Your own motivation is the most important thing when it comes to learning how to program. So anything you can do to encourage yourself to do more on a side project or try new technology for yourself, that's what you should be thinking about and focusing on. I'm a big fan of John Carmack, who is the developer of Quake and Doom and a whole bunch of games. He recently left Oculus because he was doing a bunch of stuff there, and he worked at SpaceX doing rockets, just using his brain for all kinds of crazy stuff. I think Elon Musk is also a pretty public figure, but I like the way that he relies on first principles to get everything done, and how he moves from one field of science to the next just by learning and practicing.